中式八球，俗称黑八，是一项原创于中国的运动，在乔氏的推动下，已走进全球96个国家。乔氏中式八球，风靡全球的中国运动。全乔氏是乔氏中的乔氏，全国各地区球房的典范。一句全乔氏代表着球房档次、服务、口碑全部到位，有实力，全乔氏。
我在给胜利者沙发做广告，他们要求我这样，但我却想这样。
Alrighty, welcome back. Had another system crash. I've tuned the settings down. Hopefully it's gonna be stable now. And as you can see, the TV table, we have a little break time. So let's have a look at this. You can catch a glimpse of RT here versus Zhao Ruliang. A big lead now for the Myanmar star. He just needs 8 more racks. But Zhao is at the table, so I know he's gonna... Alright, we're gonna come back to the main arena now. The players are back. At Tubing G with a closed bridge. Yeah, he's made that 7. That second row of balls. He's so consistent making that in the side pocket. He doesn't hit them very hard, not like some of the other Chinese players. He got a bit fortunate there, actually. Another ball nipped it. And once again, all the stripes have clustered up. That's been a trend for a couple of racks, which is a little bit strange. The referee is racking, and we are using a triangle rack, not a template. Nice angle there of the 12 ball. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna take that on. That looks just really tough. But he could play the 10. Oh, he tried to play the 10. He misses. And that could be a sellout. It's a tight ball game. Zhao Jianbo is not intimidated by this legend. Are we seeing a turning point in this match here? Can he get position? Yes, he can. Took a gamble there too. Went around the one ball. Yeah, he might be forced to play the 9 first, just because he can get a slightly better angle on the 11. This is a bit of a stretch, I think. He's looking at it. Yeah, it's very uncomfortable to play that. Unless you use the rest.
10秒。5、4、3。10秒，延时。10秒。 10秒。10秒。
crucial shot here. He makes it. Chance to go up ahead. Especially at this stage in the match. Zhengzhou with the mistake.
第41局，赵建波胜，比分21-20。
A look of concern, maybe? No, I don't think he'll be too bothered just yet.
第42局，赵建波开球。
Yeah, that was a really big break. Very unlucky not to get a ball. The 10 for a second looked like it was going to be his savior, but once again you see it. He cut the balls slightly on the wide side, so to the left. He wasn't breaking exactly from the middle, so... And it seems to be that if you do that, chances are you're going to come up dry.
10秒。
Could be a bit of fortune here, the fact that he bumped it like this. Although it does look a little thin. Does he have a line here? I don't believe he can make the 15. He could be just trying to lay it up and bump the 15 over the pocket. Well, I guess I was wrong. He could make it. What a shot that was. And I think the 8 ball is in the open. I don't see anything stopping Zhengzhou from tying up the score here. A good look at how fast this table plays. And look at this. Heyball looks dead middle of the table. We are playing on the Liberwin cloth. I've set the gold standard now for a number of years when it comes to Heyball tables. And I do think it's probably the best cloth. It's quite durable compared to some of the other brands that I've tried. And to my knowledge, they do use Australian wool. Zhengzhou has shown us why he's such a surgeon on this table. Everything looks so controlled. The pattern play,
12局出位阶
the
胜，
breakouts.
21比21。
Yes, he did get a bit of luck on that combination shot, the way he bumped the 9. But luck favors the brave, I think.
I was born in Louisiana. My mama told my papa our little boy has got the blues. You better watch what you do to me. Watch what you do to me.
How much? I'll be sorry. That's for no question.
Well, well, well. What are the odds of Zhengzhou making the 8 ball?
可以把它放在直球点无限接近。
The only ball that went in on that break was the 8.
对，无限接近。
Now, in a lot of American pool tournaments, that could sometimes mean a victory. But in this case, we are gonna respot it. The question is, however, where do you put it exactly?
继续击打。
Has to be below the spot because the 6 is in the way. Yeah, the 8 ball took the long route. Took its time. Yeah, this could be interesting. It automatically creates a problem. A problem that Zhengzhou is already looking to solve here. He's got a good line on the 11. He could run into them here. That is an option. He might be tempted to try and make the 15 ball first, but boy, that's an awkward cut shot. So it looks to me the 11 ball it is. Putting a lot of inside spin on this. Oh, well, he was thinking so much about the cue ball, he failed to make the shot. Yeah, that's probably one of the easiest shots you will see him miss. Oh, he was trying to use the 4. Yeah, that was kind of an ambitious shot there. Yeah, a safety. Leave the cue ball where the 2 ball is. Just like that. Blocks out any possibilities. He can kick for the 10 ball here, 1 cushion. He's probably gonna play this dead weight because he wants the cue ball to rest somewhere there. And that's as good as you could hit that escape. Perfectly judged. Okay. I think the graphic is a bit wrong here. Tubing G is at the table. And it looks to me, if he can drop in on the 15, nice and straight for the side pocket, or bump it out, that might be his play here. Yeah, he went right underneath it. What a shot that is. Beautiful shot. Using the 9 as insurance ball. Okay. It looks very nice. I think he's got a bit too much angle, so he's gonna have to use the bottom rail, but nothing to trouble him too much, surely.
第43局出饼结束，比分22-21。谢谢。
Back and forth here in the final session of this quarterfinal. Both players have shown their capabilities in negotiating difficult racks. Tubing G with a narrow lead. He's made 8 break and runouts so far in this match.
第44局，赵建波开球。
This man, however, I feel has a more powerful break, but his control leaves more to be desired so far from what I've seen. But he sure can smash them. That was a beautiful break. And this time around, he did not cut the rack to the outside. He hit him really square. You can see that. And the results are there to speak for themselves. He's made a few balls. He's got a chance to play the stripes or the solids.
10秒，
Well, if he chooses to play the solids, he could play the 4, then leave himself an angle to play the 3 and flick the 12 ball away, opening the pocket. If he plays the stripes, he's gonna have to somehow maybe make the 10 off the 3 as well to open that pocket. So either way, it's gonna come down to who can control the top right pocket. And it looks like he's going for stripes.
5、4、3。
All right, a carom. Not a bad idea. Only thing is it leaves the cue ball tight on the cushion. Great look. He's dead straight. Nicely played. Well, this is going to be the shot here. He is looking to play it off the 3. He needs to hit it firm because the 3 ball needs to move. Needs a little bit of luck too. Where the 12 ends up and where the cue ball ends up. Wow. Does he still have the 9 ball? I think he might, you know. So it's not so bad. But not out of the woods yet. Now it looks to me the cue ball is going to track under the 7. It's going to be difficult to control it on this thin cut here. But thankfully he's got the pink. Oh, wait a minute. Need to make the ball first. He did try to control it. Bumped the 7. And as a result, he's misjudged the cut angle. Just a little thick. He wanted to use the 7. I think that's what kind of got him there. It was thinner, slightly thinner to pocket that ball, and he would have had a completely different collision. Maybe flicking off the 7. Well, Zhengzhou at the table, and he's been stealing racks. He's very good at that.
10秒，延时。
We're gonna have to see him play some good shots here because the 6 and the 7 are both in a difficult position. Looks like he's going for the 6 cross side. I mean, it's pretty good plan. Looks like a good angle from here. He can use the 2 ball next. Yeah, he's checking whether he needs to hit it firmer. Because if you do have to hit it firmer, you're gonna need to control the cue ball. He's overcut it. He hit it way too slow. That's big. Very big. I'm kind of surprised he didn't play the 2 and then plays for the 6. He could have then ran the cue ball a little bit more with pace, because those cross-side banks, I think the best pace for consistency on those shots is medium to hard. less chance for the angle to stray off course. As soon as you start using pace to pocket, and in this case he tried to widen the angle. Speaking of wide angles, he's looking around, but I just don't see any problems here. Yeah, just needs to watch out for the 5. He's gonna go under it, so should be okay. Touch of inside spin on that shot. All right. Level once again.
第45局，出品节开球。
Yeah, he's made the 9, I believe. Wasn't the ball he was aiming for. He usually goes for that second row of balls towards the side pocket. But once in a while, a ball will scream up table, straight up into the corner. Yeah, some problems here. The 2 and 10 for starters. The 5 ball's on the rail. Doesn't really have an easy shot on any stripes, so he might be forced to play the 1 here, regardless. Unless, of course, he can somehow flick the 11 into the bottom left corner. That is on, but it is a bit ambitious. 7 ball, bottom right. Yeah, I think he was hoping to hold the cue ball just a little bit more. He's too straight on the 1. If he could get a little bit angle, he could have played into the 10 and 2. But I don't think he can do that here. Yeah, smart play. Look at that. He's put the 11 in a tougher spot. We had this discussion in an earlier match when bumping balls, especially in this game, if you see an opportunity with no risk to bump your opponent's ball, well, by all means, control it, bump it to the rail. He's done a really nice shot there. Well, I think he can try and use the 5. Well, he's looking to use the 6, so that's going to be interesting. Or he might try to do it right here. He is. Oh, what a shot. I understand his logic. He's left the 6 over the pocket. It would make sense for you to kind of play the 6, then use the 5 and play that shot. But because he left the 6 over the pocket, he can now play the 3, come back for the 6, and close it out from there. So instead of having 1 insurance ball, he aimed for 2. Very smart play there from Chu Bingji. This is the quarterfinal action. A long format, race to 29. We are in session 2. They've been playing since 10 a.m. today. So you can imagine how long this match has been. Of course, they had a break in between.
欧尚地毯突破核心科技，从智能车间
And we're gonna have a
到
short
高
break
品
of
质
our
球
own.
房，重新定义标准，为每一个台球梦想铺好第一步。铺好毯，打好球，不掉毛，零干扰。
职业选手的第一选择，欧尚地毯掉毛地毯终结者。
第46局，赵建波开球。 10秒。
Yeah, I tried to tune into the RT match during the commercial break, but the feed seems to have lost me there. Popped up for a second and then I do believe RT is leading. I think he's at 23 racks now. We'll see whether that's restored and I can bring you the action from that table. As soon as I can get the feedback up. Yeah, for some reason it's not coming in. Yeah, the score is 23-17. Fon Min Cao is leading, Zhao Ruliang. So healthy lead of 6 racks there for the Myanmar star. It's a race to 29. So long way to go just yet. And in this match, we are nip and tuck all the way. But I've seen this far too often with this guy. When it looks like he starts smelling blood, seeing the finishing line, he just switches on another gear and closes it out. 6 more racks needed. Yeah, he tried to land better on the 15. He can still make it, but this is a little awkward, isn't it? Might see him play the 12 first. No reason to take the chance on this shot. So, plan B, but it's okay. Yeah, he tried to play for the 11 here as well. But once again, he might have to alter his plan. Would have been better off to be straightish on the 11 and just drawing the cue ball a little bit and play the 15-8. He might have to play the 11 anyway. Yeah, he's fine. For a second, I thought he's elevated over the 3, but it's not really a factor here. All right. Thinner than he wanted on this. But I do believe he can handle it. A touch of inside spin. Drops it in and takes the cut on the 8. There's a great look at his tapered ferrule. This is quite big thing in China now. They take a 2-piece American-style cue, a 12.5 diameter, and then they just cone it down at the very end of the ferrule to reduce the tip size.
第47局，出品节开球。
It looks dry. Look at the follow-through on that. His cue almost to the middle of the table. He didn't really hit his best break, I must admit. So far, he's been very methodical with his break. Not the most powerful breaker, tubing G, but he does have a lot of accuracy with that medium hard kind of break. I think there's two different schools of thought in China. You've got the really big breakers who absolutely smash the rack every inch of their body. And then you have the more controlled breakers who go for a medium hard kind of strike. All right, a chance here. He could play into the 8 here. Try to flick it open. 5 ball serves as insurance. He's gonna have to try, I think. Does he have the angle? Might be slightly too wide. Need a nice topspin on this. It looks like he's not putting topspin, so he's stunning this ball. Yeah. He's gonna have to deal with the 8 later. I just get this feeling this is gonna be a big struggle to run out. I just don't see him running out from here somehow. Oh, is he going for this shot here? This is a big shot. 4 rails. Hitting the back of the 10-8 maybe? Or 2 rails straight into them. Oh, well. He fooled me there. I mean, he had the line to do it. I'm surprised he didn't go for it. I mean, he's got a chance to open the 8 ball here again on the 5. The more balls he takes off the table, the less chance he has to run out. If he doesn't solve the problem on the 8. So, unless he can make the 7, use the 9, and leave the cue ball somewhere there. He tried. If he bumped the 9, he would have had a perfect angle on the 1 to go into the 8. But as it stands now, he's gonna have to leave it to the last shot. Yeah, he's gonna put all his eggs in one basket here on the next shot. He's gonna have to hope for a good collision here. A little bit of luck required. If he hits the 10 thin, he could just bump the 8 right towards the 15, and that's not gonna be good. If he hits it square, the 8 could bank, but the cue ball could be left resting there. And that's what happened. And that's the issue with that shot. The cue ball stays on the opposite end of the table, and the 8 ball, unfortunately, is also close to the rail. Now this is one propositional shot here. Look at this. Can he make it? I don't know. I wouldn't bet on him making this. Can he bank it? You're gonna have to use a lot of inside spin if you want to bank it, I think. So he is going for the cut. I mean, what are his chances on this shot? Surely less than 10%. Oh, what a shot. No way, what a shot. That was an absolute beauty. Well, I guess it wasn't 10% because he made it look like he trains it all day. What a shot that was. He played it with a drag. He did graze the cushion, but the speed was absolutely perfect. And that's one of the few examples that you see. The pocket does accept the ball off the rail if you hit it with the right speed, and a little bit of drag helped him out there. Very, very clutch run out. Surprised me there, that's for sure.
10秒，延时。
Yeah, tricky pattern here. Ooh, not bad. He's got options. The 7, obviously, is in a really difficult spot. Yeah, he's looking to see whether he can make... Well, he's looking to see, I think, just making the 2. The 14 is probably not in play. Oh, he is using the 14. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was looking at that line, trying to open the pocket. And it was indeed on. Yeah, I'm impressed with this young man, Zhao.
10秒，
Well, when you've been battling one of the greats of the game for the last 8 hours straight, and the score is 24-23, if any self-doubt that you have about your abilities, surely that's been long gone now. He's looking at another creative shot using the stripe to get the 6 into the side pocket, and at the same time opening up the cluster. Could be a very risky shot, but it might work. Yeah, he doesn't like it.
10秒，
He might have to play it though.
5、
He's running out of time.
3、2。
He is going for it. Oh. The thing about this shot though, you might have no choice but to draw the cue ball because you want a bit of topspin on the 6. If you play this with a high ball, that might catch you out because the angle is very narrow. And he needs a bit of pace because he wants to move the 8, 11, and all those balls up table. He is drawing it. Does he get away with this? Yes, he does. What a shot. What a shot.
10秒， 5、
All right. This could be a tester.
2、
Very awkward bridging. Yeah, it was a tester. He was so concerned about leaving himself on the rail. He spent a long time looking at it. And in the end, he still mishit it, trying to get the cue ball off the rail subconsciously. And after doing so much hard work, a chance here. But Tubing G, he's played a nice shot there. Checking the cue ball, bumping the 13. Yeah, he's gonna have to find a way to pick up the 9 at some point. He might have no choice but to play it on the next shot.
10秒，延时。
A safety. Very interesting. Why not? Yeah, you get a lot of talk from China about Chinese players practicing cushion balls and getting very good at cushion balls. And clearly that is the case. However, you can also see the amount of respect that Tubing G had just for that 9 ball being on the rail. And I think more other players with a little bit less experience would have played it, maybe made it,
10秒，
and still ran out. But he saw a safety that's quite bulletproof.
5、4、3、2。
Unless your opponent makes this shot. Wow, that was so close. What a good effort from Zhao. And that's the thing. When you let your opponent come back to the table, there is still a chance that he could pull out a rabbit out of his hat. And Zhao Jianbo almost did it. But once again, the tactical prowess of Tubing G buys him a very nice chance to pull 2 racks in front once again. It's a race to 29 racks. We are at the quarterfinal stage of the Joy Masters here. And I think I'm starting to understand why Tubing G is always finding himself there and thereabouts in the quarterfinals of these big events. He's just such a cool customer. He plays the right shots at the right time. He's got it all.
10秒，
And he doesn't let adrenaline cloud his judgment. Well, hold on a second. Just when I say that, what's he done? He's played the worst shot of the match. Unbelievable. Is that the commentator's curse at work or what? Why did he play it so narrowly near the 3 ball? Yeah, I'm puzzled. I'm puzzled. And look at this. He gave this rack away on a silver platter after doing everything to have the perfect chance to
自由球，
steal this rack.
48局，赵建博胜，比分24-24。官方暂停10分钟，10分钟未到，判负1局。
台迷，高档羊毛皂，一线赛事指定台名：丁俊晖、奥沙利文、郑宇博、楚秉杰等国内外一线球星代言。100文。
Yeah, the side table doesn't seem to want to play for us here, guys. I wanted to see RT's game. I just can't get any feed out of it. It's not working.
我是张坤鹏。
Let me try this again.
更懂生活品质。
蒂博尔普洱茶针，一丝一泡摇一摇，
Here we go.
即饮真清爽。天士力现泡茶，
Alrighty.
现泡更好喝。
By popular request. You can see the score here. 25-19. Still in favor of Fon Miankao. Zhao Liang is breaking, however.
My mama told my papa, our little boy has got the blues.
And Zhao is definitely one of the big power breakers. And look at that, the 11 ball. Last ball rolling, finds a pocket.
中式八球，俗称黑八，是一项原创于中国的运动。在乔氏的推动下，已走进全球96个国家。乔氏中式八球，风靡全球的中国运动。
Alright, we are on a 10-minute break for the main table. We will be back as soon as the players are in the arena. In the meantime, I'm gonna leave this table 4 action. Another tight match. The only international player I think left standing. RT is looking good to advance to quarterfinals, but his opponent is trying to mount a comeback here.
从智能车间到高品质球房，重新定义标准，为每一个台球。
Looks like a big miss there by Zhao Ruliang. Those of you who are tuning in, we are actually on a short break on the TV table. So we are currently looking at table 8. We have a lot of fans from Myanmar who are asking to see how their hero is doing, Phong Min Kiao. And he is leading. And another mistake from Zhao might allow him to draw another rack closer to that magic number of 29. We're gonna finish this rack, then we're gonna head back to watch Tubing G. If he makes the 4-ball here, I think it's very nice. Nothing much left to do. Yes, he knew that was the key shot, the 7. Quite animated, RT. Whenever he hits a bad shot, or kind of goes across the ball a bit, he looks up into the sky when he makes it. Almost giving himself a little pep talk. Surely he's gonna convert here. A 7-rack lead at this stage is huge. A 7-rack lead. Ooh, wow. There it is. He's looking at us here. That was close. Well, the Myanmar fans have something to smile about so far in this match. RT draws one more rack closer in the other quarterfinal. We're gonna try to come back to the TV table now. Let's see whether that's... Here we go. While we were looking at that rack, Tubing G has made quick work here. Once again, he's leading.
第50局，赵建波开球。
Yeah, we're gonna keep tabs on that other match. Looks comfortable so far for RT, so unless Zhao Ruliang makes a big comeback, we're gonna stick to this one here because this looks like a deadlock so far. Big battle here. What a break. Look at the cue ball. Perfectly back. But I think it's dry. Chu Bingji with a nice opening shot and a chance to move the 11 ball. Yes, what a result. Good cue ball. You're gonna see him keep the cue ball in this circle of balls here. After he makes the 10, I think. Everything has a pocket. He might even be tempted with a combination here. It's dead on, I believe. Yeah, but it's probably more prudent to play the 14. It's a bit of a stretch, though. He's gonna have to travel here. The 15 has a pocket in the bottom right corner, so he comes around on the top side of the 15. He should still be okay. Looks like he's loading this up with check side. Yeah, he's trying to play the 15 in the side. And then he can stun through the gap and avoid traffic to land perfect on the 8. So the puzzle's been solved here. One rail. Then he's gonna play the same shot one more time. And he's gonna be plumb on the 8 ball.
第50局出并决胜，比分26比24。谢谢。
He just has that quiet confidence. Almost slightly casual, but very deadly. I saw a few reels of Chu training snooker with Ronnie as well recently. And he was making breaks, big breaks, with Ronnie's guidance. And Ronnie looked a little perplexed, like, who is this guy? I mean, he should be on the snooker tour, the way he was playing. So his accuracy is absolutely top class. His break, however, in this case, has abandoned him. Another controlled break, medium speed. You can see he cut it to the left. Oh, very nice breakout. There you see it. He hasn't taken the sticker off the bottom of his cue. It's still there. Oh. Well. It was one of those shots that just the awkwardness of it was enough. I'm getting some great tips from the audience on the pronunciation. Chubing J, I guess it's better, isn't it?
10秒。
Thank you for that. I'm just gonna call him the choo-choo train because once he gets going, he is like a freight train. I know he's got a cute nickname of some kind. Because of his smiley face. We might see a good shot here. Nah, he's playing containment. Safety. Okay. I'm not so sure he's gotten him there. Does he have the orange? He might have it. Top right corner.
10秒，延时。
Yeah, looks like he's taking it on. Missed it. Left him the long 3. And this is something you don't want to leave to Chubing J. Because if he can make this 3-ball and come out somewhere across the middle line of the table, he might be able to play the 2 and bump the colors out.
10秒，延时。
By no means easy. Okay. Not quite sure what he tried to do there, but whatever it was, it's not gonna work. I think he was trying to leave the 3 on the rail and blocked the 13, but he's failed at that. And he's sold out a chance here. This could be big. The first time I see a slip up in tactical play.
10秒，
I'm also surprised he's going for this shot here. He has the 12. I'm really surprised.
5、4，
He's made it though. He could have played the 12 and placed for the 13, and then played that shot, but he's gonna have a lot of traveling to do now. Yeah, I'm a bit puzzled by that logic. He's too straight on the 11 as well. Might see a little punch-out Masse shot. Using a bit of spin. He's elevated. Yeah, he just played it flat. Okay. It's good enough. But now this shot is very tricky. Might take the collision on the 5-6 here. He's trying to avoid it, I believe. He's trying to avoid it, but might have no choice. And if he lands right in the middle, then that's gonna get him. And this is my worry on that shot. He had to play the 12 first, surely. You've got to pick up the trouble balls if you already have position. He left so much for himself to do here. Yeah, he's gonna kick this ball one rail. He can get underneath it. He might even be able to make it. But this could be a big slip up. Yeah, now what? I'm also surprised how soft he played that. Yeah, I'm seeing some weird decisions here being made, honestly. I mean, even that shot, one rail, he could have played it a lot pacier and landed with a chance to pot the ball here. But as it stands, yeah, frustration, and that makes things even worse. He didn't look at the angle. He didn't take his time. Could this be the moment that the young man, whose face is visibly turning redder after that crucial mistake, yeah, Chubing J is gonna punish him. Is he looking to draw into the 5? Like flicking it? I mean, that is risky. Or is he laying up a safety? He is, you know. I mean, he's just rubbing salt into the wound here. Oh boy. You know why? Because he's hoping his opponent might make a mistake and hit the 5 with the cue ball and open it up. So this is really smart play. And now look at this. He's got a combo, which is so much easier than playing the 5 on the cushion. So now everything is solved here. Yeah, the tactical prowess of this man is on another level, I think, compared to other players. Could have played that a little softer, though, and left the 5 over the pocket, because the only place he can pick it up is from the rail, but he can get there now, so he's probably gonna do that. Play the 7, then the 5. All right, keeping it simple here, I think. A stop shot. Or just come off the rail a little bit. Play the 3 in the side pocket. Now he's decided to open the cue ball. That's fine too, I guess. Okay, something's distracting him for just a moment there. Somebody must be moving around at the back of the arena. He's experienced enough to know not to rush a shot when someone comes into view and distracts you. Yeah, just such a complete player.
第51局出并结束，比分20。
The only weakness I think I see is his break so far.
立百文台迷，高档羊毛皂一线赛事指定台名丁俊晖、奥沙利文、郑宇博、楚秉杰等不例外一线球星代言，立百文全球销量。
I'm trying to bring you guys the side table. Oh. Well, we might stick around here. Someone's on the hill. RT. Just in time here to watch this break. Oh, what a smash that was. He almost scratched. The RT is such a fan favorite, both at home and in China. He's such a funny guy. You see a lot of reels with him making funny shots, and he's always laughing, having a great time. You can see he's also animated at the table. Hold on a second. Cue ball. Not the best place to be here. Certainly. It's gonna make things a lot tougher now. Gonna have to play the 3 ball. Bottom left corner. What a shot. Yeah, containing safety. There is a cluster of stripes there as well at the top. Which is why I think RT decided, well, even if I give him a shot, low chance of a run out. There's a ball on the cushion, which he might disturb here. Yeah. So first puzzle solved. He's got the 11. He can also play the 9 here. and be very aggressive. And bump the other two. Oh. He's landed really funny. Yeah, RT is betting on a mistake here from Zhao. He willingly took that chance. He knows he's got a big margin. So any rack that Zhao wins is gonna be tough work. He's really having to labor hard here. Made a nice shot. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go back to the TV table because guess what? Tubing G is also on the hill and he's breaking. All right, just a quick overlay here. Because RT is also running out here. Let's come back to that match. Wow, exciting finishes here in both matches. Can he make this shot here? Yes, he can. On the other table, Zhao Jianbo is still running out, so no threat of losing the match just yet. He's got a tough shot though, which he makes. Yeah, big pressure here on RT. He's grinding. He's doing it. A little awkward on the 2. He might have to bump that stripe there. Let's hope he doesn't get himself snookered. One more good shot here. One more good shot. Oh boy. He tried to bump it. And I think he's left himself the corner. But it's not easy. Drama here. There he is, looking at the crowd, looking up. Trying to clear his mind. He's really feeling it. Looks like he has the side pocket, so it's not so bad. Nails it. Great line on the 8 ball. And just like that, Von Min Kao books his slot in the semi-finals. Big congratulations to him. Let's go back to the TV table because Zhang Jianbo is not out of it yet. He makes a brilliant run out to keep his hopes alive. Nine break and runs, and he won 28 racks. That's a good third of his racks. Tubing J. But this young man here has an even bigger break. He puts his cue down, then he drops real quick. Bam. And he's gonna smash them really hard. Good strike. Made a ball. A chance at a run out. The stripes look good. Only one cushion ball. The solids are an option as well. He might be doing that. Picking the solids here. The 3 ball is readily available. No, stripes it is. Is he gonna try to bump this 14? Yep. Nicely done. Left himself a shot. 15 side pocket. This could put a bit of pressure on Tubing J. If he runs out here, I think. One dry break and he's in the match. Okay. Pretty perfect. He just needs to decide how he's gonna go about the 9 ball and whether he plays that last before the 8 or he's a bit stretched out on this. Shouldn't be a problem though. Yeah, he's traveling down towards the 9. So he decided it's probably better percentages to play it first. Although that's debatable because he's gonna have to travel from those 2 balls up table back to the 8. And there is a bit of traffic all around. Oh, a bit of a kick there. Almost missed it. Yeah, and here it looks to me like he's gonna be forced to play the 10, most likely. And what does that mean? The 11 ball might be a little bit funny getting to the 8.
10秒，延时。
Yeah, and like I said, there it is. He's very funny. And this could be big because he kind of put himself in that spot. He should have probably left the 9 as the key ball, only because it's a lot easier maybe avoiding traffic to get there on the 8. And as it looks here, he's gonna have a very difficult shot on the 8. It's makeable. It's a natural angle to play. You don't need any side spin. But it is very missable.
10秒。
Oh, what a shot. Well done.
第54局，赵建波胜，比分26-28。
He overcut it a touch, but it still went in. Big relief. He's feeling it.
第55局，出并杰开球。
All right, here we go. Tubing J is on the hill. He is breaking. So he's probably thinking to himself, well, it's down to me, really. I can make a good break here. I can close this match out. And that is a good break. Second ball on the wings, going in. In this case, the 15, straight into the side pocket. That's what he's aiming for. Hasn't really been getting it that often in this match. He had other balls dropping in. But if this is a time to get it right... Well, if he plays the stripes, as you can see, the 11 ball and the 9 are in a kind of awkward spot. He does have a path to go down there with the orange 13. Looks to me like he's going for solids here. Now that is interesting. Very interesting.
10秒，
Only because the 6 is still tied up. Oh, well, you gotta make the 7 first. Big miss. Big question now is whether Zhao feels the same about the solids. Or does he take a chance here, play the orange, and run the cue ball? Somewhere under the 5, 11. And he's looking to see whether the 2 ball goes. Well, certainly it does. The 3 ball here also very tight. So he likes the solids too, by the looks of it.
延时，
Okay. Solids it is. I just have this suspicion it might come back to bite him. The 6 ball is going to be problematic, and even this shot that he's taken on is quite missable considering the elevation. Struck it really nice. He's wheeling that cue ball for just a bit more angle, or less angle rather, on the 3, because I do believe he's looking to bump them out. I'm not sure he has it. Looks a bit thin. Maybe a safety here. Pretty easy safety, to be honest with you. If he just stops the cue ball right on top of the 11, bumping the 5 out, he puts his opponent in a tough spot. Looks like that's what he's doing. Oh, okay. Well, he was a lot more aggressive. That's for sure. I'm not sure that was the right play. A difficult 6 here. Oh, he just overcut it ever so slightly. Both players with a couple of misses already in this frame, so I feel like the longer the tactical battle drags on, the more this man is gonna find a way to wrestle the initiative. And it looks like it might start here. He's probably gonna pot the 6 with the 14 and try to get the cue ball right there. Yeah, nicely played. Although there is a gap there. I'm not sure the 3 is potable, but he certainly can hit the 5. Well, there's your answer. It's difficult to hit anything, really. This is pretty nasty. He's gonna have to kick. I mean, Tubing J put him at the only spot where it's the most difficult to hit any of those balls. This could be his last shot.
3、
This could be his last shot.
自由球。
Yeah, this has been a lesson from the master. But Zhao Jianbo put up one hell of a fight to stay within contention here. The only weakness he's displayed is sometimes with his safety play.
10秒。
And some wayward patterns. Tubing G, however, is like a computer when it comes to playing the right patterns. Rarely puts a foot wrong. This, however, is not the easiest of shots. I think he's looking to play the combo, only because the aiming line is basically dead straight. Easy to aim. Play the combo. Yes, very nice. He might have to play another combo if he feels that the 14 is a little bit tricky to get the cue ball out. He might play the 10-14 here. So, having to work hard here. Yeah. You can see it on his face. He's like, this is awkward. Why do I need to play another combo? Well, because you're Tubing J, you can handle it. Or can he? Yeah, he does. Still, where do you want to land on the 8? Narrow line to land to the bottom right corner. 5 and 4 are in the way. There is the side pocket option, but still you have to land the gap between the 4 and 1. Yeah, this is gonna be a little awkward. Judging from the angle, he's just gonna play for mid-table and take the cut on the 8, I think. Very minimalistic approach, but I don't think there's any other shot. Can he go across twice and land for the side pocket? Risky. Yeah, it looks like he's taking the cut. Doesn't want to overrun it and snook himself behind the 5. Oh, he is going for the side pocket. Oh, does he get there? Does he get there? Oh, boy. We might see a jump on the 8 to win the match. Yeah, he played the 3-railer, expecting the table to slide a bit. But we've been playing on this table for 8 hours straight. We had a little bit of a break, but certainly the table has settled in quite a bit. And he's running out of time. So a jump it is to win the match. Highlight reel stuff. Can he do it? Wait a minute. He can't. Ooh. Well. This could be interesting. I mean, this could be really interesting because obviously this is a very easy run out, so unless the nerves really get the better of Zhang here, surely he's gonna get out. And it's his break in the next rack, so if he can steal this match off of that mistake from Chu Bingjae, that could be heartbreaking.
第55局，赵建波胜，比分27比28。谢谢。
Yeah, a slight look of concern, I think. It's been a grueling match. And I think either player who crosses the line first will certainly deserve it. For a second, we thought it was going to be Chu Bingjae. When he was left with the 8 ball. Just needed another half a roll on the cue ball. Here we go. Yeah, he really has a very weird way of setting up. The way he goes down real fast, like falling down into the queue. Well, it didn't help him there because he mishit him a little bit. And it's dry. Now, on first glance, it looks like the stripes are holding the 8 ball hostage, so one would assume the stripes would be better. However, considering the 2 at the bottom left side of your screens, solids, in fact, present a much easier chance to a run out. And any mid-table position allows you to pot the black. So Chu Bingjae with a chance here. A very good chance, in fact. Yeah, he's looking to maybe drop in on the 4 in the side pocket. No, he's playing it for the corner. Okay. Yeah, here's a good look. Those balls are available. And they're gonna lead up nicely to the 8. This is starting to look like it's gonna be Tubing Jay's day after all. Yeah, didn't really want to flirt with that, drawing it too much. He was stretching, had to use his long extension. And now just a nice stunt shot on the 3 ball. Will bring him in line to choose whether he plays the 6 or the 1, depending on the angle. Both balls are perfect. As long as he's not straight on the 6 in this case, and that's why he's chosen to play the 1. Just a straight draw. Should give him a nice angle, 1 rail out for the 8 ball. One more good shot here. Perfect. It's been a tough battle, ladies and gentlemen. Unless lightning strikes twice. Tubing Jay advances to the semi-finals. Congratulations to him. What a performance. He played a really great set. He didn't win it on offense. It's his tactical play that kept the advantage. And with that, we're going to wrap up for the day, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have enjoyed tuning in. This is Joey Heyball Masters. We had some great matches. We will be back tomorrow for the semi-finals. It's going to be another long day. I'm going to sign off for now. See you tomorrow.